Elections Debates for 2011. My name is Justin. I'll be moderating this debate. Our candidates for the Vice President external position are up for election, and I'll give them a minute to introduce themselves.
So, good afternoon, everyone. My name is Michael, and I'm actually the current SES biochemistry department rep right now. So, the reason why I'm running to be VPX is because I believe that a student's university experience should not just be defined by their academic ones, which is why I'm really passionate about student involvement. And the VPX portfolio is directly related to that, with not only Science Brush, Science Week, and Science Grad, but it's also involved in liaising with external constituencies. And I do believe that more of most of the portfolio has been shifted to given event planning. So if elected, not only do I want to improve the Brush experience by making it more exclusive, and also more inclusive Science Week, what I also want to do is strengthen communication with external groups, whether it's UBC imperial programs, alumni associations, or any external opportunities, and making it a lot more accessible to students here within SUS so that they can be more involved within the science community as a whole.
Hi everyone, my name is Dirk, the current social coordinator on the executive team. The reason I'm running for VPX, like Michael was saying, although it is heavily involved in event planning, I think it needs to move away from there. I think it needs to get more involved in external groups. It needs to start bringing in industries and other opportunities for people to be able to grow not only in leadership, but their experiences and give them their opportunities for during and after school. This is although heavily focused on academics here at UBC, I think there's lots of potential for external affairs, and from this past term in social, I see that there are people who are looking for that extra opportunity to not only just come to school and read books and get good grades, but to have a good time afterwards with their friends and help the science community network. Science Brush, Science Week, and Science Grad, all event planning events. I have extensive event planning experience, social coordinator this past year and social coordinator in my training before that. And I think with my, I have actually an extensive network with other societies working in social as well as the CSI, AMS, and everybody else there. So I think it would be easy for me to actually network with other societies and groups on campus and bring more opportunity for present students.
Thank you very much. And so the next question is a bit of a doozy. Can you please identify one element of your opponent's experience and why it makes him a better candidate for the position? Can you identify one element of your opponent's experience and why it makes him a better candidate for the position?
I think my opponent's experience is working first time as Frosh coordinator will actually give him a better idea of what the last year's Frosh experience was. However, I think me coming in with a different perspective might be able to change up some things, bring in some new ideas and actually make the Frosh program a little better.
I think what makes Justin a stronger candidate than me is that he is involved with a bunch of other groups, whether it's part of Sigma Chi, a bunch of organizations being involved in. So having him coming as VPN, he can definitely bring a fresh perspective instead of just recycling the same template. However, having been the events coordinator for Frosh and the culture of Science Week 2011, I do have personal experience as to what these events are like, and I know what has been wrong with the event in the recent year, and because of that, I do feel like I do have what it takes to improve these two events for next year.
Thank you very much. Alright, the next question is about Science Week. So, Science Week is under the Vice President external portfolio. In the past, it has been very difficult to appeal to a broad range of science students. How might you address this?
Having been a co-chair of Science Week 2011, I think one of the problems that I saw was the vague role of promotions manager. I think if I'm elected as VP, so something that I want to do is redefine the role. I also do want to be able to start the committee as soon as possible. So hopefully in October, that way we can devise a much more complete plan for promotions. Starting with maybe even soft promotions in December, and also with hard promotions in January, so that every single student in January, I want every single student to know about Science Week and in order for them to show their science spirit. I think also we should pick big picture that as a vice president external, I should also be more relevant. Also working with the executive team to make sure that give students a reason to join Science and Geographic Society and for them to be more inclined to be involved with our events events as well, which include Science Week.
To address the aspect of athlete towards Science Week and science students, I think one of the biggest things that I've had in my experience is when you put competitions inside any sort of event or fundraiser or anything like that, people tend to compete and come out more for pride of themselves and the groups are involved with. So I think we had some sort of competition for attendance for all faculties, or sorry, not all faculties, all programs within SAS. I think that would actually help get people out if you were giving them points for attendance, points for winning, that sort of thing. Another thing is promotion. Promotion is key to any sort of event, any sort of fundraiser, any sort of anything. And you got to start promoting last year for Science Week, and it can't start early enough. Making sure that everybody knows about it, making sure that everybody knows what's going on, what time, where, when, why, how, and how much fun it's going to be is going to be key to getting people out.
Thank you. So, Science Frosh is also under the VPX portfolio. This was only introduced a couple of years ago. In your opinion, what direction is Frosh headed? We'll start with Justin.
I think Frosh is heading in a great direction. I don't really see many changes to the program coming up. From what I talked to Annie, she said that she booked a boat early for Saturday night now. We could actually plan events all day Saturday as it is, and then after the boat maybe have some sort of event for people when they get home. But like I said, the event looks like it's going great. Attendance is filling up super fast every year. I don't think we need to reinvent the wheel. I think we do need to get a few more slots open. But it sounds like this boat is already booked and won't be able to happen this year, but maybe booking it for next year we can get a bigger boat, or maybe even sway away from the boat and have some new ideas for what we can do.
So I have experience for Frosh for 2 years. 2 years ago as an activity leader, and also this year as the events coordinator for Frosh. I also work as a student ambassador, and when I was actually talking to one of the prospective students in the faculty science, one thing that she was supportive of was that she couldn't sign for Frosh because all slots filled in 5 minutes. But it's something that it's good recognition is that we have over 1,000 students entering the faculty of science, and yet only 300 people are able to register for Frosh. And I do see Frosh as a very important event because it's the students' first exposure to SAS. It's really inspiring to want to be involved in the science community and also with the undergrad society. As Justin mentioned, the vote has been booked for September. So one thing that I do want to do is I think Frosh is moving in a great direction. And I do want to expand the capacity and to make it more inclusive Frosh. And something that I'm going to do over the term, if elected as VPX, is I do want to conduct research and also consult other undergraduate societies to see if there is another way where we can maybe book another venue, or if there is several logistical issues we can work out. That way we can have a much more higher proportion of first years being able to experience Frosh in order to inspire them to be part of SAS, and also just get them to be involved with the science undergrad society. Within the science community.
Thank you very much. We have just enough time for closing statements. So if you could give a 1-minute closing statement in rhyme, thank you very much.
Okay, so my name is Mike. Hopefully the stuff I said you like. Vote for me as VPX, and I'll make sure you have a better day after you break up with your ex. I'm sorry, that's the best I can do.
Vote for me, I'm the best I can be. You don't know what's up. If you don't vote for my stuff.